Every parent faces the same problem at one point or another. We all have to decide when it is the best time to start talking to our children about sex. This can either be one of the easiest conversations that you have ever had or one of the most difficult. It all depends on how you approach it and how comfortable you are with the subject. Some parents are very reserved when it comes to the subject of sex. They are themselves uncomfortable discussing sex, especially with their children. They have probably spent their children's entire lives hiding their sexuality from them and don't touch or kiss their spouse in front of the children. Maybe this is the best way they know how to deal with it. Unfortunately, the reality of the situation is that our children are constantly surrounded with images of sex and sexuality. As the advertisers like to remind us, sex sells and they use it to sell almost every product there is. Even if it wasn't for television and movies, our children would still get information about sex. Probably bad information that they and their friends have made up based on what they have seen. As much as we would like to keep our children innocent forever, we just can't. They are growing up and are going to have questions that need answers. They are going to get those answers either from you or from someone else. Other parents are more open about sex. They don't flaunt their sexuality in front of their children, but they don't hide it either. These types of parents tend to address the issue of sex with their children as it comes up, eliminating the need for the talk at all. Their children have asked questions when they had them and gotten the answers that are appropriate for them at the time. These children are also a lot more comfortable talking to their parents when they do have questions because they know that their parents are not embarrassed about it and will give them the straight answer that they need. There is still another group of parents who just wait for the schools to educate their children about sex. This is a big mistake. The schools are having a hard enough time teaching things that they should, like reading and math. Depending on them for your child's sex education may not be the best thing for you to do. Whichever type of parent you are, when you decide that you need to have a conversation about sex with your children, you may find that they already have a lot of the information. Maybe all you have to do is listen. You might even learn a thing or two.